And you will never be tuned in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. My opinions are facts. We're bringing the morning edition of Major League Baseball. Huh? Yeah, my bad. Dodgers and Yanks money line. That'll be my afternoon edition. Taylor Braxton. I got the morning picks right now. I kind of like to do it in two separate ways, especially for all my people that follow me. They do parlays. I like to keep the morning separate from the afternoon, so give you a better chance because you can hit these morning picks. Boom, hit these 4 games off. Now you got more money to play with in the afternoon. So I'll have that around the 4 o'clock hour. That in the NBA. But yeah, let's start it off. First game on the menu, we have the Braves and the Blue Jays. Blue Jays pulled it off yesterday. The Braves looking good until they switched the pitchers in I think 6, and things got terrible over there. But nonetheless, the Blue Jays took that victory, and so we have the 2-10 Braves on a road going against the Blue Jays, who are 6-3 at home, plus 1.5 run line for the Blue Jays today. Pitching, we have Spencer Strider from the Braves. He has no data, so we don't know how he's going to look today. Going against Chris Bassett, who I'm familiar with. He has a win on the season. ERA is 0.98. WHIP is 1.09. Leading the heavy favorite for the Blue Jays, 56% going with him today. I see it happen, but these early games, though, you know what's crazy? Early games like this, it's like the Braves always play their best. So with that being said, I'm definitely taking the over. And also to the injury report, like I said, Marcell Ozuna and Ronald Acuna for the Braves are missing, and that's hurting their bats pretty bad. So the extra hitting they need for them two guys is not there. And I used to pick them a lot last year for bases, and neither one's there. So that's kind of adding on to the slow pace, slow start for the season. But for this one, like I said, plus let me see the weather. I ain't getting no weather info today. They're playing inside, so it should be nice weather. Over in which game? I like the over in the Blue Jays and the Braves game. I think it's gonna be a lot of hits in the morning. The bat's gonna be flying. The sticks is gonna be hitting the ball like it needs to. So I like the over on that. The over was 7. I caught it at 7. That's for DraftKings. I don't know what you guys picked, but most would be 7.5. But I'll take the over on that. There's gonna be some hitting. And Toronto is really going to get the points going. So I can see this being a 5-4 type game. I like the over. As far as player props, if anybody, I might would say Austin Riley for a hit if you want to uh, put it together for a parlay. But my guaranteed bet is the over 7.5. Like I said, a winner. If you guys want a winner instead, you got to go with Toronto. I think the Braves are still a little shaky, and I don't know. Like I said, a slump. I thought they was getting out of it. As soon as they got there, it went right back down. So yeah, for my guarantee pick, I'm taking the over. That's gonna be my parlay because these 4 games right here, I put it all in one parlay slip. So we going to the next game coming up. We have the Detroit Tigers who got shut out yesterday. I was so mad. I took them for a run line I wanted to have because of the pitcher. You know, Flaherty. I always get his name wrong. He's a real good pitcher. He's an ace. And didn't do nothing. They lost 5. They got blanked out. I mean, shut down. Nothing happened for them guys yesterday. Like I said, that was my biggest shock out of all the games was that one. Welcome everybody on TikTok who's joining right now. Only went through one game, and that game was the Braves and Blue Jays, and I took that over 7.5 on the total runs. But here we are, Detroit 5-6 on the season on the road versus the 6-3 Brewers at home. And like I said, they pulled off a nice shutout win yesterday at home. They look really, really, really good. But today we have Detroit on the run line plus 1.5 going against the pitcher, Jose Quintana. I do remember him pitching one game. I don't think he finished it. Oh, yeah, he did finish that game. Yep. 1-0 on the season. Sorry. ERA is a flat line 0. Whip is 0.57. Kadir Montero, we have no data for him, so I can't give you a read on what he could do or not do. They're leaning heavy on the Brewers to get back-to-back wins today. It's a chilly start to this one, but Detroit, they're used to playing in the cold anyway, but it's going to be a chilly 44 degrees on the game time. Of course, it's 1 o'clock, so that's tricky about the morning games, too. Playing, when it's that chilly. Detroit's used to the cold weather, so it shouldn't be much of a factor. Them in Milwaukee, I'm starting to kneel down home run picks, man. Got the game last night, just missed players. Yeah, it happens sometimes, man. It happens sometimes. The players, it's tough on the base, especially when you got the teams like the Dodgers and stuff who you just know that Ohtani will do it, but it don't happen. So you got to get there and do your research. But that's why you're here with me, so I can help you out, man. Far this game, the Brewers in Detroit. On this one, I took actually I had 2 picks on here, but my guarantee on my slip I'm knocking down with. I'm taking Jackson Churro for 2 bases. I felt my homeboy talk me out of my picks. Oh, man, you can't let that happen, man. You got to join me. I'm going to help you out. Hey, ain't nothing guaranteed, but I could be the closest thing to it. So, stay tuned. But this one right here, the Brewers, I like them on money line, but I really like finally some games. Yeah, every Wednesday and Thursday, you're always going to get your 1 o'clock games for sure, your early games. So always keep that in mind. All through the season, you'll have, like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll have your 1 o'clock games. You'll probably have today's only 4, but normally it's like 5 or 6, and then the rest will be night games. But yeah, like Jackson Troll to get 2 bases. I think the Brewers can get another one at home. I think they sealed the deal against Detroit. Like I said, his pitcher here has no data, so he hasn't been on the mound. Do you really trust that when the guys are at home and they're looking good? Wednesday is typically serious close day too. Yep, big facts, Cam, big facts. But yeah, I like the Brewers to take this money line. Ozzy Albies is 5.5 hitting score. Yeah, I can see it against that pitcher. I like that one. Ozzy Albies 5.5 hitting score. I like that one, Danny. Shout out to Danny. Appreciate you being here. Took Brewers plus 1.5 and cash for my LA Kings part. Yeah, that was a smart move right there, buddy. Debbie smart move. Super Monday mentality. Mario mentality. My bad. Screen kind of far away. Couldn't really see the name, but yeah, for this one, my guarantee pick on my slip is Jackson Churro, who gets 2 bases. This guy his on base percentage is so freaking high. I think it's like 600%, something like that. Super high on base percentage. So that one, and I like the Brewers to win back-to-back games. I think they could take another one, take it a 7-3 at home, go above 500, and this might be a start something for Detroit. Not a big slump like the Brewers today. Love to bounce back. And yep, Mets money line. I took the over on that one. Did you see the Brewers and the Blue Jays to win today? I said the Brewers to win on the money line today, and I like the Blue Jays on the money line. But my guarantee pick was the over for that game. I think both teams to hit out the park. I see a 7-4 type game. So I like the over for the Blue Jays for sure, and I like the Brewers to win the money line. But my other pick I took, my slip pick is Jackson Chourio for 2 bases. That guy, he does it for me. When I pick him, that guy always gets on the plate, man, every time. And I'm not going to shy away from something that's going to get me on the table. But that one, once again, before I go to the next one, my guaranteed pick is Jackson Chourio for 2+ bases. And I also like the Brewers to win on the money line. Twins money line. Yeah, I like them back to back. I'll get to that game in a second. Padres under was the play yesterday, 2 overs last 2 games, and took the under yesterday. Yeah, I took the under too on that one. I took the under for that one. And Guardian, sorry, Lando, that's my afternoon games. We're doing the morning picks right now. Just make sure you come back in, but I appreciate you being here. But what's my guy right here? I just missed that. Super Mario mentality. I took the Cubs and under yesterday. Sorry, my bad. I took Fernando Tatis for 2 bases, my bad, and the under, because I just knew it was just the pitchers was too good. You had 2 ace pitchers like that. Both their whips was under 100. So what you expect? Definitely was a good game last night. If you like baseball and you like defense and you're in the pitching. We ride the Astros today. I'll get to that one in a second. That should be hold on, give me 1 second. I'll get that there. Picking on that's coming up next, actually. Okay. The game, my man Derek Osterfield. Appreciate you being here. Waiting for Houston Astros. 4-4 on the road, going against the 7-4 Cardinals today. Big heavy on the Cardinals. I picked them yesterday. They let me down. Didn't expect it, but hey, look to rain for the Brewers has a hit every game this month, but one. Yeah, that's a good pick for 1 hit. I like the Cruz for a hit. I'll let you know this evening for that, but that's a nice lock though. Always with him. But to rain for the Brewers. The value on that though, you definitely got to parlay that one because I think it's like a minus 190 or something like that. So that's good if you're gonna lean heavy. But if you're gonna parlay that with the win, I'll take the Brewers money line with that parlay. Put a couple bucks, you should get something for the evening games. But yeah, the Astros and Cardinals are leaning heavy on the Cardinals. I thought they was gonna pull that off yesterday. It was a close game though, real close game. Plus 1.5 for the Cardinals today on the run line. Over under for total runs 8.5. Pitcher today, we got Ronel Blanco, 1-1 on the season. ERA 6.94, whip 1.63. Going against Steven Matz, the lefty. 0-0 this season, no wins, but it got 2.31 ERA, whip 1.11. So with that being said, with the numbers, I'll play with Torres. I'll probably with Torres. Yeah, that ain't bad. I like that. First 5 over the Cars game. Early game like this. That's an early game. I don't know because the pitcher's pretty decent. I would take the under. I'll feel better with that. Mets money line. They haven't lost back-to-back games all year. Oh no, I love the Mets. I love the Mets coming back with this one. I just feel that today coming earlier type of game. I think if it goes in their favor, it's going to be a little chilly there. I seen it was supposed to be 49 degrees there, so I don't know how it's going to work out. The Twins playing the Dome. Strider walks over 1.5. Got to get back into MLB games. No AAA. Hey, no doubt, man. Glad, you completed that, But, I would 1.5 today. Yeah, I like that one. What about ATL? I don't like the winning today. I took the Blue Jays money line and also took the over on that game. The over on the Blue Jays and Braves. I'll take the Braves. Once they get Zuna back, I think it'll help them out a lot because, like I said, nobody's not hitting the back for them guys. So they just need their batters back, and they're supposed to make a return Friday. So that should change things for the Braves. But yeah, for this Astros and Cardinals game, like I said, they're leaning heavy on the Cardinals today. They let me down yesterday. Beautiful weather though, starting off at game time. So both teams are going to feel real excellent. Me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going back with the Cardinals. That's what's under my face. I parlayed it. I got the Cardinals and I took the money line, the under. I threw the 50 on the Brewers money line, Athletics money. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's definitely a good pick. That Athletics game, I can't let you know till the evening games, but I think they got what's face pitching. Servatino, I think. Yeah, Donovan hit. Yep, big facts. Yep. This one right here, like I said, I like the under for this one. I don't see a lot of scoring, but I believe Steven Matz does what he needs to do, close the victory off. So I'm taking the under in the Cards money line. They're going to bounce back from yesterday. I had them heavy too. I moved that run line up to -2 and just didn't happen. But I got them today. Just rock out cards. Excuse me. Last game of the afternoon we have, which was one hell of a game last night. They're playing early today out there in the West Coast. The Cubs versus the Padres. Padres finally dropped a home game. They're 11-1 now at home. Cubs are 8-4 on the road. Plus 1.5 is a run line for the Cubs today. Little slight lean for the Cubs, 50%. Pitches today for the Cubs. Matthew Boyd, 1-1 on the season. 1.59 ERA, whip 1.18. Going against Nick Pivetta, who's 2-1 on the season, 1.59. The whip is 0.82. So with this one with me, Chris Bissett and Strider are both same odds over 1.5 walks. So I'm gonna take them both. That ain't bad right there. I ain't knocking that one. But here's my goal for this game right here. I have not one time missed on this yet. On either one of these picks, I have not missed on these guys yet. I'm a Blue Jay fan. I took Guzman 5 strikeouts, Strider under 6.5 strikeouts. Yep, I like that. Gooseman definitely did his thing yesterday. But he Chris Bissett pitching today, but so I'm pretty sure you're talking about yesterday's game. I took him for 5 strikeouts though. Yeah, that was a good one. They had winning by 2, I believe. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. All right, for this one, I got Fernando Tatis 2 bases. I have not lost yet picking him. I meant bats. My bad. All good, baby. All good. I have not lost this one yet. He always got me 2 bases. You should see this man. The guy is definitely phenomenal. I was picking him last year too, but like I said, his on base percentage is 427. You can't get no better than that. And I took Machado for a hit. I looped it all together, put it in one, laid it heavy down with that. And remind you, yeah, definitely on a hot streak. Love that Skeens background. Young Goat, yes, sir. He ain't going to be here for long, man, so I got to celebrate while he's here. He'll be gone to the Yankees here in a couple years, but it's all good, man. But, yeah, so that one for sure I have hit every time. Tatis, 2 bases. Machado for a hit. So every pick I gave you, this is a parlay for the morning picks, just like Brandon Donovan from the Cardinals. Yep. Yes, sir. For this, so I'm running back so that way you guys can put your picks in. I appreciate all the love. I got 31 people in here right now. Appreciate the love, everybody. I'm giving y'all some winners today, 32 now. Appreciate the love, man. Hey, if you can, send some gifts and whatnot, man, and subscribe. All my guys on here, if you do miss the picks, already know the Yankees take all the good players for super cards. Yes, they do. Can't help it. Pittsburgh got money, but we like to spend our money on the stadium. That's what we like to do around here. Our money goes to the stadium. It don't go to players. Never has. It hasn't been like that for 30-something years now. But yeah, so all these picks I'm making for the morning are all gonna be parlay. Everybody that's on here on my TikTok, if you miss anything, you could go on my YouTube. You like the Cubs. I took player props for that one, buddy. These games are too close. Teams are too good. So I did the player props. I did Fernando Tatis, 2 bases, Machado for a hit. I put that together. But everybody on TikTok, if you miss anything, go on my YouTube page, 223ENT. My opinions are facts. You can get a recap for the games that I got now. Under the Cubs game, yeah, it's early, so I don't see a lot of score. This is early for especially for the Cubs. So the under don't sound bad. I think they switched it too. Yeah, they changed. It's 7.5 now. Yeah, 2 good pitchers, and the Padres have a lot of good righty batters. Yep. Wouldn't take even T. Nope. That's why I'm taking my players. Fernando Tatis, 2 bases. Machado, 1 hit. But like I said, everybody on TikTok, if you miss anything, anytime miss picks, 223ENT. My opinions are facts. You can get the recap for baseball and for basketball, which we got coming later. ATL under 9 is 240. Good little leg for a parlay. Yeah, for sure. Definitely for that one. I took the under 2 with that. For the Cubs game, I have Fernando Tatis, 2 bases, Machado for a hit. You like Detroit? No. I think they're going to lose today. I'm sorry. I think not to say how long the trend's going to be, but there's going to be a back-to-back with them. They might pick it up when they leave because I believe this is the last game of the series for these two. So I'm going to go over my picks one more time. This is all one slip. I'm rolling the dice morning game, so why not make a nice 4-leg parlay? So the first game I got, the Braves, I took the over 7. Braves over 7. Atlanta Braves going against the Blue Jays over 7. Yeah, Brewers got a good pitcher going today. Yes, they do. Tigers game. I got this one going over. I don't think the Tigers are going to win, but I think they're going to get on the board today. I think they're going to score. And if you're going to beat the Tigers, you got to score. You got to put up at least 4 or 5 points. So if Brewers can come back and score 5 again, and like I said, and they do what they do, they might give up when the dugout comes in, might give up 4. I just like the over for that one. I think they're going to both try, see what they can do. For the next game I had was the Cards. For the Cards game, I took For the Cards game, I took the under 8.5. I think an early game like this, I don't think their bats gonna be working too much. They let me down yesterday with that loss, but it's all good. We're back at it again today, so I took the under 8.5. A lot of people like them to win today. I'm not comfortable with that because I'm parlaying everything I'm reading, so I'd rather go with the 8.5. I feel good with that one. And my last pick for the Cubs and Padres, I took Fernando Tatis, 2 bases, Machado, 1 hit. That's all, 1 slip right there. It's 5-leg parlay. Angels money line, Astros are going to fall back down like the Tigers yesterday. Yep. Like I said, I think the Brewers going to get them again, get them out that series. The Tigers going to score though. That's why I picked a winner. I took the over. I found a better odds than that. I think both teams going to put up some points when the batters get switched in. So I like how that looks. So one more time, I wrap it up for y'all. So y'all can get to your picks because the game started at 1. So I give you time to get the best odds and picks. Once again, this is all 1 slip parlay, 5 slip. Braves, Blue Jays over 7. Tigers, Brewers over 8. Mets and Twins. Sorry, I forgot about that game. I took the Mets money line. I think it bounces back. Somebody referred to that earlier, which I knew. They didn't lose back-to-back games this season. I think they bounce to do what they do today. Baseball scores, not points. Oh, my bad. Baseball score runs, not points. I think I said runs, didn't I? If I said points, my bad, but I normally would say runs. So for the Mets and Twins, I took the Mets to bounce back on the money line. Cards under 8.5 total runs. Too bad. Tatis go against lefties. I think he's 4 of 9 against left-handed pitchers. Yep, he did. That's true. But like I said, he been on base twice every game this season. I picked him, so I'm gonna roll my dice with that. And I feel better. I always feel good with him, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. He always come through for me. So I hope he does for me this morning. And my last pick for the Padres, I took Tatis, 2 bases, and Machado for a hit. One more recap again. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. This is a 5 slip parlay for today. Last recap. Braves over 7, Tigers over 8, Mets money line, Cards under 8.5 runs. And I got the Padres, Tatis 2 bases, Machado 1 hit. That's what we're going with. That's what I roll with in the morning time. Glad everybody who joined. A lot of people jumped in for the morning. So make sure you guys get your picks in. Like I said, if you missed anything, you can go to 223 ENT. My opinions are facts. You can get the recap for the 4 games this morning. We'll be back today. A whole lot of games this afternoon. I'm going to unload all that, give you my picks. And we got the NBA tonight, day 2 of the play-in tournament games. You got the Kings, Mavericks. You got the Bulls versus the Heat. So we'll have all that for you. That's a 6 pick. Not the it's a 6 pick. My bad. Yeah, my fault, player. Double R, 424. Yeah, 424. My bad. Reason why I said 5 because I didn't look when I had the Mets wrote down the money line. Yep, that's a 6er there right there. But you just join in. I'll get it to you one more time. I know you always come through. But Braves over 7. Braves and Blue Jays over 7 runs. Tigers, Brewers over 8 total runs. Mets money line, Cards under 8.5 total runs. Cards and Astros under 8.5 total runs. Padres, Tatis, 2 bases, Machado 1 hit. I was scratching my head like 5. Yeah, my bad, y'all. That's because I didn't read off the Mets game the whole time. I'm sitting reading every other game off. But yeah, that's a 6-legger right there. Appreciate the correction, y'all. That's why I always got to read the comments. The fans come through and correct when I need to be corrected. But that's my picks there. Make sure you go in the afternoon for sure. Join us. We got a lot of games, like I said, to unpack and pick on. We have 10 more MLB games. We got the play-in tonight. Like I said, you got the Kings, Mavs, and then you have the Heat versus the Bulls. Should be real good games. I have the picks for you on the other. Will be joining me with the NBA. We'll make sure we get everything. Make sure you guys win some money. So let's parlay up these morning picks. Get a morning win, nice little lick morning win, so we can play with that money the afternoon. We will find the Bulls game. Yep, I got you in the Bulls game. Bulls versus the Heat. I'll have that tonight. That'll be the afternoon picks right there. If that's what you're asking about, Mackenzie and Matthew 83, are you talking about that? We will find the Bulls game. I'll do it. That's all my afternoon picks right there I have for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. I appreciate everybody who jumped into the YouTube and to my TikTok live. Yeah, so we'll do NBA 5 o'clock. Mackenzie, Matthew 83. We'll have that 5 o'clock for you. So you can get both the picks for both games. All right, the Bulls are playing against the Heat tonight. Sorry, that's what you want to know. Yeah, it's a Bull versus the Heat. That's for the play-in. But I got you on that pick. NBA will be at 5 o'clock. You said the Mets game. I took Mets money line. I think they're going to bounce back. They don't have back-to-back losses this year. So Marcus, 1-1-1. I got the Mets for the money line. About to shut it down here. We're done with the morning broadcast. Same dog. Let's go. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man, for joining. Make sure you guys, like I said, join back at 5 o'clock. We'll have the NBA. I will have the MLB right after that. So let's go. Let's get these morning wins so we can come back and double up the bets for the afternoon games, man. Appreciate the love, all y'all. Salute to everybody on my YouTube. Sincerely yours, signing off. It is me. He gets busy.